Welcome back, my friends. Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for watching the channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Glad you're watching. Hey there, guys. I'm back. It's G-Man, My World 67. And I just decided to just kind of sitting around and trying to think of looking around me, all the stuff I've got around me, what I could work on that hasn't been worked on. And I have this Mark's Roy Rogers figure, and I've had it for, I don't know, several years, and it's unpainted. And so I'm going to, I've started painting it. I decided to just do a quick video on it. I've just painted the shirt red, and actually I'm ink painting it. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the italics here. I'm going to do them in with the gold, I believe. His collar with a gold. We're going to do the handkerchief around his neck will probably be a blue. And of course you can see, as you can see, maybe I'm painting his jeans blue, and his boots will be black. So, just, these are, this is an ink marker. I have ink markers and paint markers. When you're using these, you want to make sure you keep moving with them. Move quickly. Try to cover whatever area you're covering, but if you leave a little like streak in it, it's okay because you can come back and get it. But you don't want to stay in one spot too long. You just move the ink or the paint from that area. You actually remove it once you put it on if you stay in that area. Also, I found it best to clean the surface with whatever surface you're doing with a alcohol first. And then after you've started and you've been going for a while, you also might want to just take your alcohol spray, if you've got it in a spray bottle, or dip it, and just spray a little bit on the tip of your marker. Not a whole lot. You don't want it drenching in it. That keeps even though alcohol dries out fast, that keeps your marker from drying out. And it also draws your ink down into your tip. Try to keep it up here where you can see it. You can use your plastic enamels, your testers, or you can use an acrylic paint, which I started to use the acrylic on this, but I didn't have the blue in the acrylic, and I could have did both, part acrylic and part ink, but I don't like mixing the two mediums. So I'm going to let this sit like 12 to 15, 16 hours or more, just to make sure that it gets good and dry. When I get all done with it, and then I'm going to actually seal it, spray it with an acrylic clear. And you don't put on a lot of that either. You just spray it real good one time, and don't put it on too heavy so that it doesn't run. And then let it dry. Good thing is right now here it's been hot. It's been in the 80s, so it doesn't take long to dry, and actually you shouldn't need a second coat of the acrylic clear. Sorry, this picture kind of getting dark on you. Some reason my camera does that sometimes. I've been looking at another camera also, a couple of cameras, to start filming with. I still have my Kodak down here I used to use, and still works good. The only problem that I had with it was it wasn't Wi-Fi, so I couldn't. Made me had to take extra steps with it in order to get it to edit it and publish it so I could upload it. It's hard to beat the Wi-Fi rated cameras. Now these legs, they've got so many lines in them that are supposed to be like wrinkles. It makes it kind of hard to get sufficient amounts of ink or color into some of those areas. So it takes a little more juice. So that the color will flow better. Almost done. With this leg. Then we'll finish up the other leg. Sorry, guys. Working on the lower leg here by the boot, around the boot. Again, this is one of the areas that's kind of a little bit tough because of all the ridges, supposed wrinkles. somewhere, if I still have them, I've got a bunch of this size figure accessories. So I might have a holster and a gun or a two gun holster and a hat that would possibly fit him. Or that we could use to enlarge it if needed to be, to fit him, to expand it. Okay, so now he has now color to his shirt, to his jeans. I've got a lighter blue, which I'm going to use on his bandana. I need my little smaller pen. Here we go. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is a little lighter blue. I don't really like it though. It's a little too light. Doesn't cover as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that kind of a that color of blue and well, my gold script pen doesn't want to work right now, so we'll get out the other one. Give me just a second. Okay, got the gold pen. And we'll kind of go over a little bit. What we got to do is collar in gold. So we'll go ahead and get his collar in gold. Okay. And put that up for a moment. Set it over here. We're going to go back. And we're going to do this blue. Found my little blue one. Spray it first. And go over it again with this. This is a Sharpie. It just started raining outside. There we go. It seems like it's getting darker and darker on us. Okay, I'm going to take the Sharpie and then come back with the gold, and we'll do the fringe. Sorry about that. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, had to end that video kind of abruptly, without intending to, but had phone was ringing, people knocking on the door. All of a sudden we had company just out of the clear blue sky, and so that was that. But on last you were watching, I was working on the Roy Rogers figure, repainting, re-inking it, ink staining, and here it is. I was going to do the boots black. I decided to do the boots in a kind of a white, and a creamy white. And then trim them up with the eagles in gold, and the spur bars in gold. And I went back over his pants again. Matter of fact, I just got done doing that. And they were looking pretty good. I just wanted them a little darker. So now we got them a little darker. Got his fringe done, his handkerchief, his collars, front and back. Got his sleeves done, both sleeves. And then I had repaired his hands back quite a while back. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I had repaired his hands because someone or something had cut his fingers off. And so I had repaired his hands and made him new fingers. And so I had to paint those to match. They're a little bit darker. I didn't have the lighter flesh tone, but they look pretty good. Got his hair brown. I know some of you say, oh, his hair was black. Well, his hair was actually brown. They dyed it black for his movies. And I think he kept it black for a number of years. But every once in a while, he would be seen with his brown hair. We did his belt in a white with a little reddish tint. And I was going to do it completely white. It was just white, but I think the little reddish tint kind of gave it a little extra color, especially with the little blue belt loops. Tried to pay as much attention to detail as I could on it. His eyebrows are brown. Okay, now, as I said, I think earlier in the video, I don't have a hat for him at this time, or if I do, it's in a bunch of parts somewhere where I have no idea right now where they are. So I've collected action figures for a number of years, and so I've repaired them and fixed them, and I've had parts, and I've gotten rid of parts, and so I don't know if I still have a hat for him or not, but we'll find a hat for him, and we'll get the hat. Now, Trigger's out in the shop, and so I'm going to go out in the shop later on today and get Trigger and put him on Trigger and see how he looks. And when I do that, I'll bring him back and show you another video. But basically, Roy Rogers is complete. I am going to spray him down with some clear acrylic. I'm going to try to get that done today. That'll keep his colors from washing out. Okay, I've got one more item I want to show you. This will probably be my next project. It's simple. Or an in-between project, however I do it. And that is Hopalong Cassidy and his horse Topper. I'll get a view of that. You can get, there you go. It's a little better. Get a little more light over here on Topper. There we go. And there is Hoppy. I had to do a little minor repair on Hoppy too because his feet, one of his feet was broke off. And so I took a piece of plastic, shaped it, and melded and glued it on. So I'm going to paint him, and he's going to be pretty simple because everything he's got on, except for his handkerchief, is black. So we'll do that. Now, Topper's ears got broken off, and I'm going to have to repair those and his tail. And I've got his tail, again, somewhere. So I have to find his tail. But this very well may be our next project. And it may be this weekend. I think we've kind of got, this will be my first busy weekend. My grandson's graduating, I believe, this weekend. And so we're going to his graduation. I'm going to try to sit through that. And we're just going to go from there. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what can be done with a little ingenuity. Now he doesn't want to stand up. It's not even there. Nowhere. What can be done with a little ingenuity? Take a little time, and you'd be surprised what you can accomplish. Like I said, we're going to come back and we're going to fix Topper's ears and his tail, and I'll probably wash him up, clean him up again, touch him up, touch up his saddle and his harness, his stirrup rather, and get that all touched up, and we'll see how he looks. I might have to repaint him white. I don't want to, but he is pretty dirty. And if any of that's a bad stain, I probably will just go ahead and repaint him white once I repair the ears. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, see what happens. Again, I don't have a hat for Hoppy right now. I did have a couple of those, but we'll get one. In the meantime, as I've always said, if you enjoy working on your models, your trains, your layout, whatever it is that your hobby is that you do, whether it be your cars, your Hot Wheels, your models, and you can redo the toys that the kids have broken. Not all of them, but the majority of them can be repaired. And if they're old enough, or if they're keepsake enough, and if you enjoyed them enough with your children, or you enjoyed them from your childhood, and you want to repair them and just have them again, trust me, it's not always easy, but if you try, you can do it. That's all I have for now. Excuse me. As always, happy trails until next time. Bye-bye.